Okay, that should work. If it doesn't, then we'll just have to cry about it, I guess. Let's see. Has it sent the email? Yeah, there we go. Yippee! Hello, hello. It's Tuesday, and you know what Tuesday means. The Tuesday of all Tuesdays. I've been trying to get this working longer than I'd like to admit. I've been having a little bit too much trouble today. Everything hates me right now. You know? But that's okay. Like 5 minutes before stream, my tooth decided it wanted to escape. So, that's fun. It's all good. We're all good. What matters is I'm here now. I've made it in one piece. Debatably. And, you know, I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. What more could you need? It's Tuesday. The one and only. The twos of Tuesdays. The twos of days. I believe we've also managed to make it into a good old... Okay. Okay. Okay, let me out now, please. I don't want to see this. Ow. My eyes. My poor eyeballs. Didn't deserve that. Okay, where was I? Yes, of course. Ping's about 40-50-ish. That's fine. It's fine. Why am I I'm not bold. How many times I gotta say I'm not bold? Yeah. I don't know how, like, this looks. If there's something I need to make changes to, then I can easily do that. I'm keeping an eye on how it's gonna look when we get, like, the bit with all the craftables and stuff. I might have to, like, move things around, rejig something. Which is easy. It's easy to fix. You know? But yeah. We'll see how things go in that front. My phone isn't on the charger, but it should let me know if it starts to die, which I can easily just grab a charger. Not the end of the world. We're on a random build. Okay. Why not? This person just died in front of me. Can I have your stuff, please? Can I steal from you? No. We can't rob dead people. What a shame. Oh wait, no. It would help if I was hitting the right keybind. There we go. That's more like it. Solid. Hello. Welcome. Quiet stream today. Let me know if something's wrong, by the way. Been having a couple issues recently with everything. The world hates me. So, if something didn't go in the way it should be, let me know and I'll make sure to have a bit of a rejig. Put that up like that. Yep. Oh, hi. Hi, twin. How's it going? Honestly wasn't expecting them to swing that way, but, you know. We've all, I suppose. Let's go around here. Ah! Tables! Ah! My number one enemy. The tables. Well. Oh! Through the door. Great start. I actually wasn't expecting to get into a game yet, so, whoops. That is my bad, really, isn't it? There we go. See it a bit better. He wanna be dead. It's because I stole from the dead guy. I got karma. That's fine. If you see me looking around in different directions, this is to see chat. This is to check the models working correctly, and then anywhere else is probably on screen. You know, so I've been kidnapped. Don't even know what half my build is. It's a bunch of stabby things. Yeah, it's fine. Quiet stream today, which is nice. I like it. I like it when we're quiet, you know? Much as I like a yap, sometimes I just talk nonsense, you know. Talking to myself is just as fun. I think I actually might be genuinely crazy. Whoops. Yeah, no. I know I disappeared for a while. I apologize for that. I did say I was gonna go for a bit. I'm back now in all of my joyous joy. I know. Hope you'll miss me. I roll my eyes at myself. That's how cooked I am. But yeah, no. I've been up to some shenanigans, up to some things, you know, hiding in my bed. Who doesn't love a good nap though? Okay, in my defense. Like, if you don't like naps, what are you doing? Realistically. Yeah. Chat, I think I'm cooked. Oh no. Let's hope that they can get over there, yeah. That's fine, I'll get this person up, and we should be fine. The fun thing about the model is, like, you can see kind of where I'm looking as well, which is always fun. You get to see the madness behind the screen. There's method to my madness occasionally. What was that all about? Okay. I mean, sure thing, I guess. I'm gonna head in here. It's okay. I have turned, you'll probably notice I turned ambiance off within the game. That is a test run for just this stream. Because I believe that is what's taking me out when it comes to copyright stuff. So if we can just turn the ambience off and YouTube won't strike me down for it, then no harm, no foul, really. Come here, come here! Or don't, you know, that's fine too, I guess. It's okay. Oh, they were there! They just didn't want to come to me. Okay. That's fine, I mean... I suppose I am a scary, ominous shadow in the dark. But yeah, you know, we'll be fine. Me? Die? I would never. I'm definitely gonna die within the next 5 minutes. You know I am. I'm guaranteed to. It's like my speciality, really, isn't it? Hello, welcome in. I realise you can't. You can't see what's going on with the stuff in the corner. I got a flash. No, not a flashbang. I got a landmine and a medkit. So, you know, if you're wondering what's going on, I'll have a rejig of the setup in a minute. I'll make sure to get everything looking absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I was supposed to sit and play around with it before stream, but it's that keybind, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I guess. I mean... Two wardens, one landmine. No, 2 landmines, 1 warden. Get up, twin. Oh, my bleed out's really low as well. Okay. Now, that's a little bit of a pickle we're in. Bold. Oh, I don't want to open chat now. Can I close it again? No, I don't want to. No, stop it. I guess you can't close it with a controller. Which is fine. And my keyboard doesn't want to work. Okay. Sure. I think we might be cooked here. I don't know if I need to recalibrate the model tracking a little bit. I'm noticing it's a little bit squiffy. Which is fine. I can fix it. Fix it. Everything will be fixed shortly. Don't worry. I'm on the ball occasionally. Just not today, clearly. Right, okay. Let's pop AFK mode on just so I can, like, actually stress-free fix things up. Right, so... let me pull up this. Center alignment looks okay, really. Because that should be me- that's me looking exactly at the first monitor. Which is about right, really. It's slightly off, but like that's gonna happen because my camera's slightly angled. I think it looks otherwise okay though. It does need moving around though a little bit actually. Oh shit, don't do that. Let me see if I can turn that off. Grab a new one of these. Grab one of these, grab this, do this, make sure to put this on there. Yeah, and then that brings it back in. On a way that is movable and I can just kind of resize it and put it like maybe there. I don't know how like the positioning needs to be for like when we're doing trap, but like I'll just play around with it and see how things go. If we need to move it up and down, we can move it up and down. Not a problem. Yeah, I just want to make sure that like I'm not covering like what I'm like using. Yeah, we should be good. What else do we need to fix? I don't have any perks equipped. That is something I do need to do as well. Unequip all. There we go. What do we want to do? Let's have a yap build. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna yap. Technician. I don't know. Wow, so shiny. For those that are new around here, you'll notice that there's a mouse sometimes, and other times there's a controller cursor. I play a bit of both, so... You know, that's probably what you're seeing. I usually play controller on Trap, just because that's what I'm more adjusted to. But, you know, I can play mouse and keyboard if I feel like it. I often don't feel like it. That's half the battle. But, you know, Ooh, yes, I heard Prowler! Oh, look at Prowler now. Wow. I need to fix that build. Ooh. Maybe not, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bunch of gen stuff. Should be fine with that, like... You know, aim of the game. We're gonna sit and we're gonna yap. Is that position fine? Even if I move, like, right out? Yeah. You guys can see all the stuff on there, right? You don't need me to move anywhere. If I need to move up or down or left or right or anything like that, let me know. If my eyes look a little bit funny, ignore it. I have my moments. Sorry, my eyes, I'm itching them. Yeah. The eyes are fully tracked. I don't know why. I had one open there. I don't know why it only tracks. Yeah, I can close them occasionally. Like if I cover it. Oh, hello! What happened to hi, how are you? I actually don't remember the layout to this map at all. Sorry guys, I'm not a huge apartments fan. Oh, shelf. My number one enemy, the shelf. Shelf. Well. Not my brightest moment, eh? Could be worse. Could be way worse. Oh, let me go quickly. Make sure, yeah, that went through correctly. Yeah, all my pings went through correctly, right? Yeah, yeah. Just people must just be busy. English, please. People just must be busy today, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind it at all, actually. Right, where was I? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I forget it puts you into... My controller just died. That's why it felt so janky. Okay. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And the thing with Hello Kitty Island Adventure is it requires you to have a controller connected. So that's what I've been doing. Don't tell anyone, okay? I have the deluxe edition. I like it. Okay. Stop judging me. Where's the plus and the negatives? That should be that. I don't know where my batteries go. Stop judging me, okay? Stop judging me. Right, that should be it. I hope. If they don't work, I'm gonna crash out. There we go. Isn't that great? Sorry, I got a drawer in my desk that's probably definitely picked up. You hear the sliding. I'm almost guaranteed to be grabbing something out of there. Whether it's batteries or... What else do I even have in there? Like, wet wipes. Batteries, wet wipes, a spare mouse mat, and like, stuff to like fix my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard. It's a 104, but I did it myself with, like, an entire different set of switches to what it came to. But it came with, sorry. Can you tell I'm tired? Entirely different set of switches with what it came with, so I ended up putting, like, I think it was Gator and Milky Yellows in it. But, you know. Yeah, I have a whole, like, set of, like, cap pullers and stuff in there, and a whole kit of, like, the painty stuff, and... I don't like you. You're not very friendly. Oh, that is absolutely the wrong way to go. Oh, blimey. Hello! Thank you. It's really cool. I know I haven't... Obviously everything kind of went a bit shit for me after unveiling the model, but it's really cool and I really love it. You guys might have noticed, you might not, I redid the channel description as well. So, now, as well as having, like, information about me, it has the information of my channel composer and the model artist in there. I made sure to clear it with both of them. But yeah, you know, they're both linked in there now, and they're both really lovely people. I love working with really cool people. There's so many talented people out there. I like making friends in general, to be fair. Let's all be friends, yeah! But yeah, it's really cool, honestly. It does a lot of funny things. There's toggles and stuff. Maybe I'll do a toggle showcase again. Ooh, hello. Hello, person with smiley face and a Roblox hat. Very cool. I respect the dedication to the Roblox hat. Very cool. Yeah, there's toggles and stuff on the model, which are really cool. And, you know, obviously it wibbles side to side. There's, the antennas have little boppers on. Look, look, they wibble! Oh, hello! What else is there? Don't have a lockpick. Right, okay. Ah, hello. Not kind. Oh well. But yeah, as I say, it's really cool. And this was my birthday present to myself, if I'm honest. I know my birthday was back in June, but it's, I mean, come on. It's just too cool not to, like, consider. It's just amazing. I really like it. And, yeah. It just gives you a bit of an idea of what I'm doing as well, because, like, you can see some of my expressions, which I'm still not very good with the expressions. I'm not, like, a super expressive person by default, so I kind of have to get into the swing of things. But yeah, and you also can just tell what I'm doing, because you'll be able to see, if I look at chat, and I look at my phone, I look at the top corner of the screen, look at the other top corner, you can kind of see where I'm looking. And you can also just see what my face is doing. Because half of the time, if I'm silent, I've got a mischievous grin going. It's true, guys, I'm sorry to say, behind the screen, when I'm not talking, I look like this. It's quite funny. It's not as good on my real face, you know. The model conveys it far better than I do. But I'm sure you can imagine. But yeah. You know? Let me just... Oh, we're good down here. Perfect. That just means we've got to do the gens in these next few floors. Somebody's up top. I'm not going to go that way. Here's probably where I want to be. Hi, friend. I have a DM. I'm ignoring it. I'm usually really good at responding to my DMs, but not when I'm fighting my demons on Trepidation. Please. Please. I have a lot to live for. Like, I haven't even made it so many minutes into stream yet. Come on. We're 23 minutes in, and you're already being a meanie head. Please. Go away. I'm not here. Go away. I'm a plant, okay? I'm a plant. Don't even worry about it, guys. I'm a plant, you know? I'm a tree. Let it grow. Let it grow. Oh my goodness, there's something drastically wrong with me. I do apologize for that. Is anybody else's TikTok full of that one girl that's dressed as the Lorax at the moment? I don't know if that's like my For You page, but it's so funny. What is going on? That's my level of crazy. Give me that. Mine. Oh, are they just gonna sit? Okay, that's fine. If they want to sit out there, like, I'll just go shimmy away. Me. Oh, you're closer than I thought you were. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I swear, as soon as I put, like, gen perks on... Yeah, as soon as I put gen perks on, I just get scared away from the gen. You know, what can we talk about? Ooh, I know what we're going to talk about. Did we all see the Trepidation roadmap thing that Uzi posted? I'm not going to put it on screen, but I'll read it out. So this basically just talks about everything that's like coming to Trep in the future. So it's stuff like, well, the first header is like finalizing slasher rework and designs. So there's just Rockstar, Necreon, and Dryad waiting like reworks. I believe that's like I think that's just refinements to move types and like appearance redesigns. I think that's just, I know Uzi was talking about the Rockstar model recently, and I think the package has definitely been altered in some way, shape, or form from what I've read at least. I do talk in the Trappy server a lot. I should talk there more really, but like I pop in once in a while. I'm there every other day, so I like to come and goof around. But I also, you know, I have my own Discord server, and I actually don't think my server's hooked up to the Trappy one for some reason. Yeah, they're not going through. Hold on, I'm gonna fix that right now. While I'm here, while I'm reading it. Follow over to the Vhive Trepidation. Yep. Got it. Follow to that. Yep. Fixed. And bang. There we go. There we go. So the update logs, the teasers, and announcements should now go through to my Discord server as well, which is in the description if you're looking for it. It's always there. Slash animations for intro, outro, stuns, and executions. So unique cinematic animations at the start of end of matches, killing, you know, that makes sense actually, because when you're in the game, you can hit, is it B? It's B, and you can bring up what slasher it is now, and like what their kind of movesets are and like stuff like that. And if you've been afflicted by a perk, I believe it also brings it up. So that's a really cool thing that I've noticed. So it does make sense that there's going to be an intro cutscene as well as like an outro cutscene. That does sound fun. Killing and stunning is something I also really like. So I'm excited for that. I'm sure, you know, we can maybe get Uzi in here sometime to spill the beans. Oh my god, love the VTube. Thank you, it's so great. I was just talking about it earlier. I love it so much. I'm genuinely obsessed. It's the wibbling wobbling antennas. Look at them. It's everything to me, honestly. I'm good. We're playing Trappy at the minute. I'm reading through the next like year or so roadmap at the moment. So we're just talking about, you know, the kind of expectations of like the next year of Trepidations updates. I know Uzi's been like hammering out updates recently. So this just kind of gives us an idea of what's to come. Although I hope Uzi, for the love of God, takes a break. Because I don't want him to burn out. That's the last thing that we need. We all need a good break. I just took one. I just had like a whole week off. So yeah. I tried those buzzball things everyone keeps talking about. I'm an adult. I'm allowed to drink before anybody says it. I'm 20 years old. The drinking age in the UK is 18. I'm British. I've been able to drink for years, actually. You know you're old when you go to the store and you don't get ID'd anymore. I don't even get ID'd anymore. And I mean, fair enough at like stores I go to regularly, but I was in a Tesco. You know those like mini Tesco's? We're having some issues with the model. Hello? Wee. Okay, it's as soon as I go over here for some reason. Don't know if it's my phone being a little bit jank. But yeah, I'm getting old. It's the way people are like, oh, you're like 15, right? And I'm like, no. Guys, I'm 20. I know I sound a little bit youthful. But I am 20 years old. I was born in 2005. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Editing a video right now, love it. Not really, but you gotta do something. I mean, yeah, if you want to know my secret trick to editing is I do it as soon as I make sure to do it as soon as I get like that burst of motivation. I take my ADHD meds, have like caffeine. Why are we doing this? What are we doing here? VTube Studio. Is it VTube Studio or is it VBridger that's breaking out? That's right. Right, it's the camera. Okay, I think it's the angle that we're on, which is fine. I mean, yeah, it's like going up there. That's fine. I can fix that. I do need to really buy a stand for my phone, because my phone's what runs the camera for this. But I haven't got round to it. I'm lazy. Okay, anyway, rest of the roadmap quickly. Survivor reworks and abilities. Ooh! Expand the arsenal of weapons, items, and new ways for survivors to help and interact with each other. To build upon unique character identities of survivors, several of them will be receiving drastically redesigned appearances alongside facial animations. Whoa! To make survivors look a lot more visually appealing and feel a lot more expressive. That's exciting! Survivor abilities that hold the intent to allow players to assist each other across different scenarios have also been rough drafted and should be expected to arrive alongside the rework. To ensure the quality of survivors and abilities, about 75% of the existing roster will be removed to either be replaced with a new survivor or re-implemented as a cosmetic skin. The survivor rework is likely to see a conclusion to its development by the end of September due to extensiveness. Ooh. Consider me intrigued. Okay, model needs moving again for this then. I'm just gonna make 3 copies of the model. And I'll probably refine it later. But how I'm gonna basically do it, I think, is I'm gonna have VBridger. I'm looking for VTube. Allow transparency. Yep. Pop it down again. And put it there this time. Yep. Okay, and then we'll lock that there. Just so you can still see the slasher abilities while I play. Right, now let's go. So, I didn't actually get to read Prowler before doing this, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that this is my lunge, yeah. Okay, and then left bumper is like the scream, right? Yeah, okay, and right bumper is... Oh, I don't remember what that one is. And Y is the one that makes me go out the walls, right? Hey, wow, look at that! Oh, that's gonna make me evil. Shh, don't tell them, guys. No! Do you hear that? That sounds so cool. Sorry, I haven't been able to play Prowler yet. Just because of the sheer fact that I've been on break. This is so... Wow. Uzi's done it again! But yeah, no, this is actually really cool. I love this already. I'm not very good with controlling very much of the... Wow, okay. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's just Prowler. She's just at it again. What can I say? Somebody said dog biscuits, and she was like, oh my god, sorry. She just Prowler just got stuck in the fucking tree like a cat. Oh, that's oh no, this is good. Oh, this is killing me. I'm sorry. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. That was really like a really violent laugh. Oh, okay. Just start flying, I guess. Oh my god, that made me laugh. That made me really laugh. Oh, it's the mouse now. So she bites. Ooh. I apologize if I've like broken everyone's eardrums with that. That was like a genuine like caught off guard kind of laugh. I thought I saw someone through the window, but I think I'm tripping again. You know what I'm like. Can we... Hey! What are you doing? Excuse me, why are you in my house? No? You on the balcony? The pallet isn't gonna save you, Twin. They were up here. Am I going mad? Oh no, they're there. I don't think that's quite how that was supposed to go, but like, I mean, I'll give it a go, I guess. Nice, on the roof. Okay. Can we do the classic from like every parkour game? No. Damn, okay. I obviously need to work on like refining my prowler skills, but like I probably could figure out how to do this, right? It's a great reminder actually to quickly go and turn my VC off in my Roblox settings and because I've had some people unfortunately abusing that recently. People are not very kind. We must yes, we must make sure that I turn that off for the sake of like my poor ears. Yeah. That wasn't the button I meant to press. But like, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. We'll make it work. Oh, is that on cooldown? Yeah, it's on like another second cooldown. Oh! Hello, Prowler. Oh, wow, I gotta use that as a thumbnail sometime. We are in 38 minutes. Okay, if somebody reminds me, I'll come back and screenshot that. Oh yeah. Very cool. Right, where are we? Come on, Twin, where are you? I feel like I need to go and kick some of these. I feel we need a good smacking. What even is it in this, like, reinforcing pages? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, give that one a reinforce. We'll go over to this one as well. Oh, don't jump over the vault then, I guess. Do we have a keybind to, like, undo the, like, hop onto something? Is there, like, a quick hop? Like, off or something? Do we have a hop off button? I don't know if, I don't even know that's the thing. I pressed all the main, like, 4 like, button buttons. I was gonna try and hope to curve around a bit, but... I don't really want to kill this guy. I want to go for the other one, but I don't know where the other one's gone. Are we in here, perchance? No, that's, like, depleted fully. I don't know where we're going, actually. We're also very quiet today, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind that. I can keep the chat up by myself. I'm more than happy to talk about random crap. Let me see. What have I done this week? Yeah, I apologize for the unexpected break. I know it was a bit abrupt and a bit sudden. I haven't touched Roblox, like, fully in, like, a week. I played a couple of random games yesterday. Like, I was on, like, Grow Garden and some other stuff like that, but, like, I didn't play anything, like, properly. I didn't get to any, like, the good games, like Treppy or any of my usual content stuff. I don't mean to... Can we get off, please? Prowler! maybe I'm not very good with her. Gotcha. Rawr. Dog or dinosaur? Find out next time. But that's just a theory. A trepidation theory. Bow, bow, bow. Oh no. I did see that cheeky landmine there, I'm gonna give that. Never mind, I guess. I forget how to do half of the stuff with this. You can tell I've been away. Break's definitely not done me any good. Well, it has, don't get me wrong. I very much deserved the break that I took because I needed it drastically. But, you know, beside the point, I suppose. They've gone out of here, haven't they? I'm being stupid again. Yeah, they're over here somewhere. That's a wall. Great job, V! I have the intelligence of a wet paper bag. I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. No? Over here, perhaps? No. Here, Hey! Not nice. Oh, that was close. Not so far. To be fair, if I had the flick capacity of like what a PC user probably has, I think I'd be doing a lot better. What do we think? Should I change over to PC controls for the next like slasher game, or are we thinking more? I don't know. I feel like I haven't got enough curve with her. There we go. Oh no! Oh. Oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad for Prowler. There we go. That was good. Where'd they go? Oh, through the door? Through the door? Not through the door? Do they loop back? I'm so confused! My head hurts. I think I'm definitely gonna take some painkillers after this. I apologize. I'm obviously in pain. I didn't think it was that bad, but I'm getting agitated, so I will make sure to take my medication. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, folks. I am a responsible adult. It's very hard to learn slasher when you're facing, like, high-level players as well. Why? Hey! Whoa. Are we sure that this is a good ping server? Or is it you or is it me that's just... Yeah, I just had a massive spike where you just TP'd. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is there a button that will take me off the wall at all? I'm a little confused. I'm actually getting quite stressed with this right now. Hold on. Let me... I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna get some painkillers down my neck and I'm just gonna, you know, grab a drink I'm not feeling too great. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be fine. I think I came off my ADHD medication for a couple of days. I reckon that's probably where the headache's coming from. I'm probably just readjusting to the dose. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go quickly, grab some painkillers, grab a drink. I won't be long. Okay, hello, we are back. I had to leave the game because I obviously went AFK, and it tried to drag me into another slasher round, and I didn't want to deal with that, so... We are gonna, you know, hop back in the game though. I'll also make sure to write out my little pin that I usually put at the top, because I've just noticed that that's not there. The background music is back, but I can easily... Yeah, there we go, that one. I can very easily get that gone if I need to. I am going to make sure to quickly turn this on so I don't get dragged anywhere. And now, where are we? We're looking to go here, right? Okay, there we go. Make sure to pop that in the pins just so that everybody can kind of see it. Fantastic. Okay, you know, let's continue to discuss the rest of what was in the announcement thing, because I just realised I never did that. I'm so sorry. ADHD brain, what can I say? Okay, so yeah, it was talked about, I talked about the fact that most of the survivors are gonna get reworked and whatnot, and there's gonna be a bunch of different things. I reckon there'll probably be like skins and such, which sounds really fun. Finalizing objective rework and map redesigns. Early to mid-September, side objectives alongside reworked exit switches, consistency, older maps such as Arctic. Oh, let's have a look. Arctic School, Hospital, Yacht, Shrine, and pool rooms will likely see either completely modified layouts, a reduction to size, or both. Ooh. Quality of life optimization and balance changes. Changes to quality of life and balance should be expected throughout any week of the remainder of the year. A lot of attention in October. Main setting should expect to see keybinds, button mapping. That's good. I like that. General improvements to the functionality of existing settings, enhanced player interface, enemy optimization, and a significant reduction to lag spikes. That'd be great. Slasher wait times. Making the game more fast-paced, aiming for 8 to 12 minutes. For matches, no longer than 15. Players expect to see survivors' lives. Ooh, survivor lives reduced from 3 to 2, faster objective times, and other stats drastically modified. Console and mobile interface handling and also relatively high priority. Okay, and then we have events, cosmetic, and shop improvements, which new cosmetic and purchasable items such as knife weapon skins, emotes, and other various animation packs still plan to be implemented sometime this year. More items that rotate on a day-to-day basis, such as slasher-specific crates, weekly featured crates, that hold a limited cosmetic pool. Also be added in the goal of allowing more players more ways to acquire the skins they want outside of whaling and skeleton keys. Yeah. Alongside these additions will be events that feature these items. The framework for events is hopefully planned to be finished before the start of November. Will aim to provide players with set daily, weekly, and monthly objectives that reward various cosmetics or items. Resolving around common themes. Like corresponding themes, sorry. Some roughly conceptualized examples would be like month-long Halloween, 1.5 bonus weekends, and 3-day splash-specific events. Okay. New slashes, maps, and perks. More new slashes, maps, and perks should be expected to arrive throughout the year, but will, of course, become the main focus following all the listed changes. Okay. Stated in the prior roadmap, around 12 slashes and 10 maps have been conceptualized and was scheduled to arrive this year. The reworks took much longer than anticipated, but the quality over quantity is, you know, being focused on. The goal is to add at least 6 new slashes, and 4 maps before the end of the year. Ooh. More, regards to Law and 2v8. Law and 2v8 will likely be postponed until all the above changes. Yep. Majority of the platform's audience not having an affinity for reading. Me included, I'm sorry guys, I can't read. Major lesson, yeah, okay. Subtle changes, subtle details in raps, short biographies and flavor text still up in the air that cannot be definitively promised. 2v8 something, it's something Uzi wants to implement, but will likely be in a separate server. New players aren't enforced into insanely complex matches. Okay. More advertising, marketing, and new projects. 100% increase to its daily active users just from sponsored ads alone. Okay, so you're looking. So we'll probably be getting more like ads and stuff. Ooh. Okay. There you go. That is everything that is currently listed in that's going to occur in the next year with updates to Treppy, which seems really cool. I do like the idea. I can't wait to see all of it. Yeah, as I say. Oh, you know what? Let's just join the game. Why not? Let's go for it. Uh... Probably shouldn't, like, stick near her, to be honest. Only just tab back in. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things that I would like to do regarding like Treppy in general as well. I've been working behind the scenes for quite a while on some stuff with like Treppy in terms of like a video that I've been working on. Oh, that didn't even load in before the skill check was there. Okay, that's fine. Whoops, I just hit the wrong... Okay, my buttons are all going buttony today. There we go. Right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We're fine, we're fine. I'm not breaking anything, I swear. Nobody tell Uzi. I'm at it again, what can I say? What was that? I don't like the sound of that. Starting to think maybe my head's just on an angle. I don't know if you've noticed, my model always sits a little bit on an angle. I don't know if my head's just wonky. Have I just got a naturally wonky head? I'll have to ask some friends and family, see what they say. Hey, mum, is my head wonky? Problem is, my mother would say yeah. She'd probably laugh at me. Ah! You are not kind. You need to spread more kindness. That's fine, that's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, I'm so cooked here, bro. I don't know if I'm like laggy or I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I should turn the controller off for a bit because I'm just having a little bit too much issues with it. I don't know if it's my bones. More likely than not, it's my bones because especially if I'm having like pain issues at the minute, like probably my bones bugging out. You think your lag is bad? You ain't got nothing on my bones. My bones, they don't bone right. Yeah, I don't know. My head doesn't... I don't know. Maybe I've got a wonky head. Chat, is this real? Somebody get the Twitter fact checkers in here right now. What is like... I don't know the hype in Twitter. That's something that like... I have to confess, I don't understand it at all. Like... I genuinely can't see, like, I have Twitter, and I have, like, Blue Sky, and I have some other, like, social medias. I don't really understand the hype in Twitter. I mean, sure, I guess it's okay for, like, news and stuff, but, like... I don't know, I don't like the hype. I don't get it. I suppose it depends what you're using it for. Oh, that bounced back. This Rockstar's too pro. Nerf Rockstar! Nerf Rockstar right now! Oh no, Uzi's gonna kill me. I forget you can see my mouse. Look, I can hide it. It's behind my big head. Look. It's that there. Do you see it? Do you see my mouse? Now you do. Oh yeah, okay. What's in the shop today? Oh wow, how beautiful. Oh, you don't get to see it in the big thing. I think I have that anyway. No, I don't have it. Sorry. It would have said if I had it. Duh. That's this one. It's got funny eyes. I kind of like the eyes on it, actually. Should we? How much is it? 1,000 something? I don't know. Do I save my money? Ooh. This skin's pretty. When did I get this? This one too. Where are these from? I don't even remember getting those. I live under a rock, to be fair, so. Look, guys, I don't know what I'm doing at any given moment. I'm just winging it, okay? It's my job. My job is, winging it. You are a survivor. Complete objectives to survive. Yeah, I know it says escape, but you aren't going to escape. You aren't going to, you aren't going to escape if you don't survive, so. Genius. I know. Yeah, as I say. I did, by the way, I tried those buzzball things I remember saying earlier. But I had 3 different types. I had a strawberry one. A strawberry. Strawberry. It's not strawberry. I don't know where I get that from. Why do I do that? Sorry. My voice has its quirks. A strawberry. And I had a lime one, I think it was. It was called like tequila something, but like, it was lime. It was definitely lime. And then I had, it was, how do I describe it? Kind of like chocolate milk as an alcohol. Don't know how really to word that other than chocolate milk as an alcohol, but... Oh, hi twin. Do you think I can just... Shh. Never mind, I'm here! Didn't think they'd notice. I suppose that's the downside of being a streamer, isn't it? I face the very real possibility of a good order. Stream snipe. I don't know if the chat's just very quiet. Okay, it's not my OBS then. It's just the chat quiet. That's more than fine. By the way, if you guys are like using the game chat, you're gonna have to like let me know to open it. I keep it closed by default because people are naughty. But I can open it and then just like send all the naughty people to like one of the Treffy mods and see if they'll nuke them into 2026. Can you make a V plush I could throw at the wall? You know what? If we got enough people that would like be willing to buy a V plush, I'd consider it. Like actually. Because I think that would be so cute. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I could probably, like, design one. Just off a whim. Like, when I'm bored tonight. When I'm looking for something to do, maybe I'll design a V plush. And you can have a mini-me. Maybe I'll colour it in and put it as a sticker in the V-Hive or something. But yeah, no, I think that'd be very cute. Think, like, IKEA alien. Where is my IKEA alien? Hold on, where is he? Where are you? Come here. Haha, I gotcha. I got it. You can't see it, but I have an IKEA alien. And we're gonna make it... We're gonna make myself into... We're gonna make me into an IKEA alien. Do you think I could get, like... Do you think if I try hard enough, I can convince my nan to make, like, my, like, model's hoodie? Like, knit one for my IKEA alien? Because I mean, like, my nan was one of the first people to see the model. She actually saw all 3, work in progress variants. So... Yes, my family know what I do. They didn't for like a year. But when I started to get big, they ended up finding out. I don't remember. How was it again? How did it happen? Oh! I had my YouTube linked to my Discord profile. And so my little brother decided to, because I have like one of my siblings on Discord and I have like my dad on Discord as well. My brother decided to stalk my Discord profile and then clowned on my YouTube to the entirety of the family. It was kind of funny, actually. I was not happy at first, but like, at the end of the day, it's not like I'm doing anything that's like super secretive. I'm just talking to a screen. Ooh, scary. Who's behind the screen? Probably a bunch of equally nerdy people. I'm sure anybody who's like seen me IRL. I think the only person in here that's seen me IRL is Nathan. Because we met to go and watch Doctor Who. But I look like the nerd emoji. And I feel like that's, yeah, I feel like that's all you need to know. I'm not bold, I'm not short. I'm not bold and I'm not short. I am none of the above. I do look like the nerd emoji though. I will admit that. With my glasses on, I do look like the nerd emoji. Maybe I should get some little like, maybe I should draw on some little glasses onto the model. Where are you going? Michael. Please. I don't want to die. Don't kill me. Or like whatever else you do. It's not Halloween yet. Go home. Please. I've never seen the film with Michael Myers in it. And I know somebody's gonna clown on me for that, but like... You guys can't clown on me more than I clown on myself, so... Who's the real winner here, huh? Yeah. Yeah. There is a piece of hair itching my eye right now. So bad. I apologize if my model looks a little strange for a minute. I'm going to tweak if I don't get rid of that. Have I got the blush thing on? I don't know what toggles are on and off at the moment, forgive me. I just realised that was on? Oh yeah, if we want a quick toggle tour while I'm dead, because that happened. Are they working? Hello? Okay, VTube's just decided to nuke it. Oh no, they're working on here, but they're not working here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Can I have my hair back now? Thank you. There we go. That's the normal one. Sorry. I couldn't figure out what was going on there. Yeah, so one just makes my eyes kind of evil. If I lean forward a little bit. Two gives me a little face shadow. 3 removes my hair. And 4 just adds a little bit of shine to the cheeks. The shines was just like... Honestly, the artist that made my model is absolutely lovely. I originally only ever asked for 1 toggle, but they actually looked into like what I do and stuff, and they just made like a bunch of them randomly. And we're like, here you go. Kit is lovely, honestly. Absolute sweetheart. The model's amazing. And any changes that I wanted, they were so nice, honestly. It was a really great experience working with them. And I'm really glad that I did it. I did it on a whim one day. Funnily enough, I think we were in Something Evil Will Happen on Roblox. And we were just talking, and I was like... talking about, like, avatars and stuff or something. And they were like, oh. Yeah, and then we ended up moving to DMs and something to discuss something. And I seen that they did, like, live 2D models, and I was like, cool. How much? And so I went and looked at their card and whatnot. And I was like, hell yeah. birthday present. This was back in June. This was just before my birthday. So I got myself a little birthday present and it's here now, look. In all of its glory, and I honestly, wholeheartedly, I really love my model and I'm so glad that I got it like, commissioned. You guys should totally go and look like Indicate as like a person. I believe if you go to my YouTube channel, I updated the description entirely. And then I have like both like channel contributors down there with their respective links. And if I ever end up working with anybody else in the future, I'll likely put them there. I actually might also speak to the person who did some of my older music, Tony, and see if she would like me to also pop her in there. And yeah, honestly, I really like working with people. I do really want to get into doing more videos. I'm really busy at the minute with everything. I've been to a lot of appointments about like my heart and like I've got a lot of doctor's stuff going on, and then I've got like just everything. Everything's just going a bit wrong at the minute. I also, about 5 minutes before this stream, managed to do something to my tooth. I don't know what I've done, but it bloody hurts. I don't know, I think it's like an old feeling I've got that's like either been done badly or like decayed over time because of how like I don't remember getting it filled, but it does feel like there is a filling in there, so I reckon it's probably from when I was like a kid. I had my fair share of falling on my face as a kid. Honestly, I was really bad. A Necreon impression? What do you mean a Necreon impression? Necreon has a voice? No, you're lying to me right now. What do you mean a Necreon impression? What does that mean? Uzi, elaborate. Excuse me. That's not very nice over the vault. Stinky! Stinky, Stinky Myers. Stinky, Stinky Myers. Stinky Fatboy Myers. Guys, Michael Myers just farted. Michael Myers farts in Trepidation. Crazy. Crazy work. Can you, like, not, please? She does when she comes out of a corpse? Hold on, what? One, can my model not do that, please? Stop tweaking out like your life depends on it. Maybe I need to move my chair. Maybe that's what's, like, causing me problems. Let me equip. Is she supposed to be off the screen like that? Hello? Bestie? Bestie, where'd you go? Come back! She does when she right, okay. I will get my controller back in a second and I will play Necreon. I think you should give me 3 times. Because I don't have that money. Bestie, I'm poor. Bestie, I'm poor. My premium did just come in, actually, to be fair. But yeah, I will give it a go if I can hear what it is first. But yeah, in the meantime, how's it going, Uzi? Are you living the dream? How's the Trepidation Chaos treating you? I like the new roadmap, by the way. I think you should give me sneak peeks. No, but if you want to do like teasers and stuff, I think I'm always happy like showcase stuff and like just like drop the occasional hint to something coming out. Very tight. Honestly, can't blame you. Isn't it like what time? I keep looking for my phone. I forget that like my model is my phone. I should start bringing my iPad, shouldn't I? I can't blame you for being tired. I mean, the amount of work that you put into Trap, like, that in itself, I think I'd, like, have killed over with exhaustion by now. So, like, I have mad respect for the stuff that you do. Like, seriously. Like, dude, I can barely survive a 3-hour stream of just... And all I do is talk. I mean, to be fair, my health's not great. But, nonetheless, I have mad respect for it. Mad respect. I'm Uzi's #1 fan. And you can quote me on that. Yes, you can. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Can I perhaps bribe you to, you know where is it? Where is it? Strobe reducer. Can we strobe reduce that one victory thing? Is it this one? Is this the one with the cameras? Because it's nuking my eyeballs a little bit, I'm afraid. Bestie, please. No rush on it though. I just want to point it out because my eyes hurt. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. You can see my model tweaking out. Yes, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Twin. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else that I really like should mention? No, but if you want, I should be free after this stream if you need any help with like anything, or if you want to like VC. Because I am #1 Uzi fan, #1 Trappy fan. Albeit I've been on break. Just start falling, I guess, mid-air. I'm walking in the air. What's that from? Pistol rounds. Don't have a pistol. What's the point? But yeah, if you want to like VC afterwards, I got a couple of ideas that I'd like to perhaps mention. More so related to I remember in the end segment you talked a lot about like advertisements and stuff. Let's talk, Twin. I have some evil plans. But yeah. I'm sure we can plot something super evil and devious. I have many an evil plan. If you're like busy though and you wanna like sleep or like you got like stuff to do. What? Okay. But yeah, you know, we gotta catch up. We gotta catch up. We gotta be besties, Uzi. You can't not be my bestie. I'm gonna make you be my bestie. But yeah, I'll show you a couple of things that I've been working on as well. Yeah, guys, I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Didn't realize you were even live. Yeah, I've been live for the past hour and 24 minutes, actually. The stream has been really quiet. I think you guys are like the first chatters I had in a couple hours. I've been talking to myself mainly. But that's okay. I don't mind it, you know? Quiet stream's a good stream. I had a bit of a moment earlier, so... Maybe it was best that we weren't here for that. I apologise for that. I have a pain disorder. And... Wow! Okay, hello! I have a pain disorder, and my pain decided to... It wanted to ramp itself up. So, yeah. But the problem with being in pain, is anybody who like has had pain for like a duration more than a few days, is you will know pain makes you unfathomably like grumpy. So doing that while also trying to learn the Prowler rework was it wasn't treating me very well. So I just took a step back, got some painkillers, got myself a nice drink. It's a nice cold Pepsi. And we're back, you know? We're good. I mean, it's okay. I'm okay, you know? I've had it for years. I'm just glad that I know what it is, because before I knew that it wasn't normal to be in like a level of pain, I was really angry all the time. So, if anything, having medication that adequately helps me and, you know, understanding what's happening that makes me feel the way that I feel is a big, like, part of, like, you know, my healing process. Not necessarily healing, it does no cure, but it definitely makes things a lot better. It's a lot better than it used to be. I take like 2 different medicines and, you know, they significantly reduce what I'm experiencing. So hopefully, you know, maybe one day they'll fix it, but I think I do pretty well, you know. I do 2 streams a week despite the fact that like everything hurts, so yeah. That's one thing that I think I do differently to a lot of like people on the internet, is I'm very open to talk about my struggles. I've had my fair share of illnesses, but I'm always happy to talk about them because, you know, I feel like maybe there's someone out there struggling with the same thing, and if I can, you know, help them realize that, you know, it's okay to struggle as long as you know, as long as you just keep trying your best, that's all that matters. You know, I often have to cancel things, I have to do certain things a certain way. I have learned a couple of different ways to kind of deal with my conditions. And I'm hoping that maybe, you know, somebody who has something similar can hear me talk about like these kind of issues and be like, oh, I have that. You know, that's really cool. Because I know I talk a lot about like how I use a controller for a lot of games that I play. That is something I do a lot of. It's because my wrists hurt really badly. But yeah, I'm just really open about everything that I go through, and I'm not ashamed at the end of the day, because, you know, I'm different. But I'm still me, and I mean, I've had these conditions for years now, so even if it helps just somebody feel a little bit better about themselves, then I'm gonna talk about it, you know? Why should I hide the fact that I have, like, certain conditions that make my life a little bit harder? So what? At the end of the day, I'm still happy, and I've learned to, you know, be the best version of myself through having conditions like this, really. I mean, I struggle to get out of bed, and I struggle to do certain things, but that doesn't make me less of a person. If anything, I'm more proud of myself for being able to do it. You know, I feel like I've definitely grown to appreciate the little things in life. It sounds like such a yap, but like, I have with, but I've also just learnt to accept myself for like who I am as well. Like, one thing a lot of people often pick up on, but don't necessarily like understand, is that I have autism, okay? I am on the spectrum. I'm very much on the spectrum. And I'm not afraid to, you know, admit that, because you see, there's something that like a lot of people are like, oh, you know, you can't talk about autism, you can't, why would you want to admit that you have something like that? Like, why is there a shame? Why is that a bad thing, you know? If anything, I think it makes me more fun. You're not gonna find anybody who can talk your ear off about Doctor Who more than I can. I have a real problem. But yeah, you know, I feel like if anything, you gotta look on the bright side of things. I just enjoy my interests more than the average person. Hello, welcome in. You caught me mid-yap, I apologise for that. I was just talking about how, like, I'm really open about being autistic. Because I'm not ashamed. I don't think it's a bad thing. But yeah, I'm really open about, like, all my, like health stuff. Not, like, all of my health stuff, but, like, my conditions and such. I'm more than happy to talk about them. So if you have, like, questions, just, like, ask away. You know, YouTube's my, like, social outlet, because as much as, like, I have some mobility, I can't really leave my house. So YouTube's where I get to talk and be myself and goof around for a bit and forget all my troubles, really. But I've also just learned to come to terms with my disabilities, so I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed, not in the slightest. You know, I'm me, and I'm cool. I might be the only one that thinks that, but I think I'm cool. You know, I'm just a nerd that loves horror games and goofing around and just being myself. Because why should I change for anybody else? Spoiler alert, I won't be changing for anybody, so, if you don't like my yapping, then, I don't know what to say, really. I mean, I can always turn myself, like, down a little bit and just let the music take over. Yeah! You can tell I'm focused more on yapping than the game. I apologize for that. I never have really been super focused on the game, though, to be honest. I'm not really a super, like, lock-in kind of person. I'm here for a goof around. I'm here for a good time. I like to be silly and whimsical and joyous and... I don't know. You guys are probably sick of me yapping. Let's find a new topic, because I feel like I've yapped too much now. What can we talk about? Trying to think. What have we got that's like interesting? Ooh. Maybe if I ever hit 10k, I'll consider like doing a merch drop. Like it'd be a very small, like limited thing. I'd probably maybe only do like 25 pieces. But I would really like to, it's more for me than anything else. That sounds so like selfish, I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I just mean like, I really want a copy of like my model's like jumper. Hoodie. You call it a hoodie outside of the UK, sorry. But the hoodie, I would like a copy of it for myself, like IRL. I think that'd be really cool. And like, I know I have like a lot of like Roblox stuff. I probably should like get back into like making Roblox clothes. I've never been like super good at it, but like, you know, I'd love to like make new clothes and stuff. Hello, welcome back. I was just yapping my little heart out, don't worry. Screen wipes, is that like similar to like lens wipes? I have, I buy from, oh, hello. I buy, what do you call them? Words, V, words. Lens wipes for my glasses. But they do like monitors and stuff as well, like. The pack's probably in my never-ending desk drawer. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about like my desk drawer. I got this desk like 2-3 weeks ago. And already it is like Mary Poppins bag level of mysterious trinkets and wonders. I'm really bad for that though. It's the same as like some ArchXX stuff. Oh, right, okay. I got mad respect for you cleaning your laptop. I'm gonna say that now because you should see some of the people I've like seen in the past with like, their laptops, and it's like the most like evil thing ever. What? Why is there like a whole sneeze on your screen, friend? Please. That's not aimed at anyone in particular, by the way. I've seen a lot of those videos on like TikTok and stuff of like repair like stuff in the past. The wiper's so bad. I do both of my monitors with I'll get them out. Where are they? Evil Jaw of Doom. Hit that skill check. Okay, where are they? I go to Lidl. Wet toilet paper. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Herb, like Resident Evil. Yeah, like Resident Evil. They're called W5 Wens wipes. Lens wipes, not Wens wipes. What? Typical V moment there. I'll send a picture if you want. I got them from like Lidl, but I use those for my monitors and I use those for my glasses as well. Yes, guys, I wear glasses IRL. Don't tell anyone. I'm blind. I'm actually not that blind. Ah! Hello. Hi, I guess. Yeah, no, don't do that. Yeah, you don't want anything wet. These wipes, they're not like wet, but they're not dry either. They're like, it's a special like stuff on them. That it's like, they're not wet to touch, but they leave like a small like, what's the word? Like when you wipe something down, they leave like a little bit of a streak. So what you kind of do is you kind of get like a piece of tissue. You wipe it down with like the wipe, and then you use like a piece of tissue like just to dry it off a little bit. But you don't want to mix wet with components, that, like electrical components, at least if you're powering them on. I've seen some videos of people before like dunking entire like PC towers into like water. And I mean, that can survive if you adequately dry it out before turning it on or providing any power to it. You have to like fully dry things out because water itself isn't going to like necessarily cause too much damage if there's no power to it while it's like wet. It's when there's power to it that it causes damage. So it's like with our phone speakers and stuff, like if you get like wet in your charging port, it has to dry out, but then usually it's fine. As long as you haven't like super soaked it. Yeah. But yeah, I've got two they're 27-inch 1440p monitors. I think they're LG Ultra Gear ones. I don't know. They just have all I know is that they have the G-Sync stuff on them, which is what I wanted with monitors. And they're a nice good size for me and my blind ass to see. But I have cleaned them with like wipes and stuff. But yeah, these are like disposable ones as well. You get like 50 in a box. And you just use them whenever you need them. They're quite handy to have. Another thing with cleaning like computers and stuff, I beg of you, please take the back off your laptop sometime. And just clean the fan out. Please. There's photos actually from the other week. I stripped my computer down. I do my computer every 2 weeks or so. So I have a tower. It's a very big tower. It's half tempered glass, half like. You can take that. I'm just gonna back away slowly. Nah, I'm messing, don't worry. Yeah, you can. A lot of people don't do it, but you can actually, if you like flip the laptop up back, usually there'll be about like 5 or 6 screws that you can just like pop the cover off. I'm not too familiar with laptops. I do it more with PCs, because my last 2 computers have been towers. But you just give them a quick dusting down. It makes sure that like your fan isn't like super full of dust, because fans are like dust collectors of the year. They love dust. So if your fans are sounding loud or they're getting hotter than they should, you probably just want to give them a quick dust out. So what I usually do with my PC is I got some little brushes with my keyboard. And they're just little brushes, but I use them for like everything. I go armed with like the Hoover, a vacuum cleaner for the Americans and whatnot. A brush, and I just obviously don't have a screwdriver. Fair enough. I mean, I have one of those like pocket tool things with like a knife, a nail file, like 3 different screwdrivers, and then there's like a bottle opener. And something else on it as well. Probably look into it, yeah. It's honestly, it's not like a major thing. It's just like, it's something I like to do. I like to keep all my devices nice and maintained. So yeah, my one has 9 fans total. Well, 7 fans and then the 2 on my GPU. So 9 total. And I like to take them all off and just give them a quick once over. Depending on where they are. The under fans, they're easy to take out because there's nothing else there. They are in a separate bit of the case under the case. Like, there's the floor of the case and then there's a section beneath it. And then there's like just like a removable pop, like like poppable sheet thing. I don't know how to call it. It's like, you know, on the back of a TV remote, but really big. Like a poppable thing. And you just pop that out and then just unscrew the fans and just give them a dust off. I usually don't touch the ones that are... I don't unscrew the ones that are attached to, like, the water cooling bit. Because I'm not trying to mess with those. But I do make sure to give those a once-over with a spray duster and some brushes. The ones on the side, they all come off just easily. But there is one on that, like, section that's, like, it's slightly hard to get to because the screw is, like, right next to the motherboard. Yeah, and then the back two are just... I don't even need to take those off. They're fully accessible. But yeah, you know, I like to give my... Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe that's a stream idea. Cleaning my PC. But yeah, no, I know a lot about, like, computers and stuff. And, I kind of have one of those brains that's like... Because you hear about, wow, I'm just gonna dust this. Yeah, no, I've had this computer for just under 2 years now, I believe. Sorry, when I kind of pull that face, I noticed that eye shuts. Don't mind it. I got funny muscles in that one. Usually it looks pretty normal, but like, I have one of those brains. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, I'm very... But yeah, no, I like to take things apart and just like mess with them, just so, because I know how it works now. Do you know what I mean? I understand how it goes, so then I can, because if I understand how to fully take it apart and reassemble it, I feel a lot more comfortable cleaning it out and making repairs and whatnot. So I always kind of do that. I used to do it with like laptops and stuff when I was a kid. My dad used to order parts off eBay. And like, instead of like taking my laptop to a shop, he'd be like, I'm going to the conservatory. I'm gonna fix this. I'll be back in an hour. And he would always fix it. Most of the time anyway. To be fair, I just had a really crappy laptop as a kid. I had a Lenovo. And I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust Lenovo's because, I had a, within a year or so, it developed like a hardware issue. And I was like, no thank you, I'm okay. So, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get myself a PC. So my first PC was like a really like rough, like, I think it was about £900, the first one. It was like a Ryzen 5 or something. And like one of the basic Ryzen GPUs. I had that and for a good like 3 years, but then it like packed in on me. It was just like, I'm out. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. I was like, you know what? I've saved up money. I treat myself to this one. This one is, this one was a lot more expensive. My setup now, if I were to like total the price of my setup, my monitors are about 500 in total. Both, they're like 250 each because of the size that they are. My audio setup is about 500 because just words. I have an XLR microphone. I have a Shure SM7DB, and I have a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. So that's another 500 or so. My keyboard is about 100 just for the bass, and then I put separate switches in it, which was about another 50. So about 150, and then I've gone to like 4 keycap sets because I like to change things once in a while. So it's probably more about 200. My mouse is a cheap £10 one off Amazon. It's a Logitech something or other. If it's got 4 buttons, it's enough for me. I don't need anything other than Bluetooth mouses. And then the actual tower. The actual tower was about 3,000. I think it was 2,950 or something like that. It was just short of 3,000. But that was something that I saved my money up for a very long time. I think I had about like 4 years worth of savings. But in my defense, there is a good reason that it cost what it did, because it is a It's an i9 14900K, which is one of the 14th gen i9 Intel processors. Yeah, it's a 14th gen Intel, like, 9 processor. I think it's a good one as well. It's, I think there's a total of, like, 32 cores or something, but, like, is it 24 or 32? It's one of those numbers. I could probably check it on, like, the clocking thing, but I'm, like, too lazy to open that right now. My GPU, it's a 4070 Ti. It's an MSI NVIDIA one. So yeah, that's that. I have 3 terabytes as well of SSDs. It originally came with 1 terabyte, but like I grabbed a 2 terabyte one off Amazon because anybody that works in video will know that, like, videos, your storage is not safe. Probably understand these words if I had a PC. I mean, yeah, fair enough. So, CPU is what I called an i9. So CPU is, like, it stands for Central Processing Unit. And it's basically, like, it's basically the heart of your computer. Like, without the CPU, your, like, computer's just dead. It's, like, what makes the computer's heartbeat. Like, yeah, it's basically the computer's heartbeat. So that's how that works. And then you have, so, like, your CPU on its own does, like, most of your stuff. So, like, you'll notice, like, your apps in, like, Task Manager, for example, it'll, like, use so much of your CPU because it's, like, running all the processes in there and stuff like that. And then you have the GPU, which is a graphics card, basically. And your graphics card is, like, what does your games. So, you know, like, your high frame rate stuff. Most CPUs have a level of integrated graphics with them by default. So even without, like, even without a GPU, you can play some games. But if you want good graphics, you have to have a GPU. Now to explain the tiers of them, the best way I can probably explain it is, Intel has 4 tiers. i3, which is the smallest one. i5, which is, like, your second smallest one. i7, which is your second biggest one. And then i9, which is, like, the biggest one. Obviously, as they get, like, larger, they have more power. So, like, they run things quicker. They can run more as well. So, like, say, Chrome might use up 20% on, like, an i3. But on an i9, it's going to use about, like, 3%. So that's kind of how that works. It's more memory that Chrome uses, to be honest. Your memory is, like, where, like, that's all kind of used up. Laptops, like a whole... Possibly. You can probably view, if you go to settings, device, and about, I think it is, it'll probably tell you what, like, your computer is. It'll give you, like, a number. If it's, it'll either be, like, usually it's, you'll either have, an Intel, probably 3 through 7, it usually is in laptops. And then, you'll have, if it's not Intel, it'll be an AMD Ryzen something. They also go from 3 to 9. Hey guys, look, I know my things, okay? I understand computers. I know. Everyone thinks, haha, you don't know anything. You have pronouns. You don't understand. But no, I understand very well. I understand my computer. I have pronouns and I understand computers. It's like a double whammy. I win. Trying to open these white button uses. No worries. Slenderman, kind of, yeah. Voltus functions like Slenderman, yeah. So Voltus's abilities are all about if you look at Voltus, you get damaged. You know, they have a bunch of abilities to kind of pull your vision toward them. That's how they work. So yeah, that's I presume you're not very familiar with Treppy, which to be fair, you could be very familiar with Treppy. Voltus is fairly new. I'm still not fully familiar with Voltus myself. I haven't faced too many of them. But yeah, so it's to do with they have the ability to like drag your vision towards them and such. Oh, what else? I can't remember what else they do. I just know that that's like their like whole thing. It's like, look at me, you're gonna pay the price. Evil Voltus. But yeah, yeah, there's a lot of stuff regarding Treppy with a bunch of different slashes, and like a lot of the slashes have obviously been reworked since like most people played, because the game had like a spike last year of like player base, but it's really quiet again today. I love Treppy. It's really underrated actually. To say that it's entirely made by one person, it's really, really impressive in my eyes. I mean, it doesn't take much to impress me, but nonetheless, this is really impressive. Like, Uzi's my goat. Uzi is my goat. And you can quote me on that. But yeah, I understand computers. What else is there to explain? GPU's your graphics. Nice graphics. That's why you'll notice, like, my Resident Evil streams. Resident Evil 4 was so beautiful on my PC, honestly, I just, like, stared at the screen. We'll have to pull that up sometime. Just, like, mid-stream, just like, boom! Resident Evil 4! The remake is so pretty, though. I do love Resident Evil. What else is there? Memory is another big contributor to, computer speeds. That is, yeah, memory. That's something that people, like, I see people cheap out on it, and it's like, why would you do that to yourself? Because memory, I see, like, people will be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, like, decent computer, and I'm gonna put, like, 8 gig of memory in it. Why? No, I have 64, I think. Is it 64? Yeah, it's 64. I have 64 gig of memory in here, which is, like, enough for my browser to be, like, minuscule. I think my browser uses about 2 gig of memory, and just say that 2679. Yeah, so 5288. There's a lot of like other assets in a computer though. This is like really dumbing it down. But your main components are like the pricey bits, and then like, yeah, other bits are just like other bits. Like most like motherboards, the motherboard's like the bit that everything goes into. So you kind of think of it like the motherboard is like the corpse, like the body. Not the, no, wait, okay. How do I make this analogy? So you've got the motherboard is like the skeleton, right? Your cables are like muscles, like all the wires, you know, connecting everything up. And then the heart of it is the CPU. 2720. And then like the brain is kind of like, I suppose the brain would be more, no, wait. Yeah, no, your CPU is kind of like the heart and brain at the same time. And then your GPU is like, how do I, like, I guess eyes? I guess it's like the eyes. But also not. This needs breaking, right? Oh. But yeah. It's like, your GPU just does what like graphics and like the heavy games and stuff. It's hard to explain without like giving you like a visual. But yeah, and then you got like, yeah. So like for example, at the moment, I've got Discord, which is running 0.2% of my CPU, but it's using 1,331 megabytes of memory and 11% of my GPU. So that's like GPU heavy. My OBS is also GPU heavy, running at 35%. Roblox uses your CPU and your GPU as well, with 12% on the CPU, 2,289 megabytes of memory, and like 27% on my GPU. So my GPU and my CPU are equally balancing this at the moment. A lot more of the like graphic aspect of things is running mainly through like the streaming side of things is mainly running through the graphics, but Roblox is like CPU heavy usually because it can run on devices with integrated graphics, you know, like little laptops and stuff. I remember my old laptop used to run Roblox back in the day. Oh, the olden days, the olden days. And then my model runs through both equally as well. You know, to say that like it looks really cool and it's really awesome, my model actually doesn't use up much like of anything. There's two bits of software I use for it. Something called VBridger and there's something called VTube. And in total they're using 6% CPU between the two of them and like 3% GPU. So obviously though, keep in mind I have got like a good PC. I did not cheap out. I have also upgraded it over the years. I've had it for about 2 years now, but I have put like more storage in it myself and stuff. So like, I made sure to buy like a good, like high-speed read and write, like SSD. And I just popped that in it. And then I formatted the, like, obviously the partitioning and stuff in it myself. Which is like a 5-second job if you know what you're doing. That's something I see a lot of people do. Is people will like buy an SSD and then just not format it. Oh no. I don't think I want to be over there right now. See, if I try and sneak in for that revive right now, I'm gonna get like absolutely KO'd instantly. Because my health is... Come on, come on, come on. Stick it out, please. The chase themes are, I like some of the themes and stuff in Trap. But I don't know, I don't know if they're maybe gonna be reworked one day, or... I don't know what the plan is with them. But I do like some of them. I think they are cool. Well. Yeah. But yeah, I understand my fair share of computer things, thankfully. I'm quite knowledgeable, and I fix most of my problems myself. But yeah, I know quite a lot about like, how to like fix issues and stuff. I could probably like new random yap session of the stream is just gonna be me giving you all PC tips. Do this, don't do this. Update, the computer is squeaky clean, yay! That is fantastic. Yeah. One of these days, I'll give you all my top secret PC tips. 2 wipes, but you got it. It doesn't matter how many you use, as long as, like, you get there in the end, you know? I usually use 1 per monitor, but, like, the fun with my monitors is they go up and down. They have, like, up and down, like, movie things on them. So, like, I'll be cleaning it and it'll go whoop up the way and then whoosh down the way again, and I'll be like, no, stay in place. They don't ever stay in place. But on the plus side, they do have like cable management, like hooks and stuff on the monitors, which is really nice. I didn't think I'd ever need a use for it, but having so many cables, I definitely need them. Because obviously there's 2 cables that go up like my microphone boom arm. One for my headphones, because my headphones are Bluetooth, and then one for the actual microphone. You can hear me hit it there. And then there's a cable that goes from the microphone all the way over to the interface box, and then as well as that there is a cable that provides the power to the interface box by like going from the interface to the computer, and that connects that to that, and then that connects that to that, and it's so confusing. Then there's a keyboard, there's a mouse, like receiver, which isn't that much of a problem. It's not a cable, it's just a little doodah, little plug-in thing. What other cables is there? There's more. I have a lamp on my desk as well. I don't really much use it unless it's like pitch black, because yeah, but there's obviously the 2 power cables for the monitors, the 2 DP cables for the monitors, and then there's my actual tower has a power cable, because that's how PCs work. Rather than having like a plug-in cable, they have just a constant power like such. Honestly, yeah, I go on about random things. I'll be like, hey, I know about this. Proceeds to yap incoherently for hours. I feel like that is one of my good traits though, is I can talk about literally anything. But yeah, you know, there's all sorts of fun stuff in a computer. Think of it like a body. Your motherboard's your skeleton, because you plug everything into it, and then, you know, your CPU is like the heart. I suppose you could say the memory is like the brain a little bit. And then, like, your graphics is like the eyes. Will I play is it Kamurocho? Kamurocho. Kamurocho. District when it comes out. I mean, sure, I guess I can give it a go. I mean, I'm one of those people that, like, I'll try anything once, within reason, of course. You know, I don't mind trying new things. That's the whole point of the viewer suggestion thing. No way, is that Flydeck? Hi, Flydeck. It's okay. I know it's Flydeck. I have learned my lesson. Please don't shoot me. But yeah, no. Yeah, you know. You just missed my yap about how a computer is basically like a human, but different. Because, you know, yeah. But, I just been yapping about random things, messing around with the model. I'm just doing my own thing, and I do what I can. I just have fun, honestly. I feed my computer porridge. I actually feed mine, uranium. I'm winning on the pronunciation of Flydeck. I'm kidding, I know it's Flydeck. I just think Flydeck sounds very funny. I have a tendency to give people random nicknames. Don't mind me. But yeah, My only preschool memory was beating purple Play-Doh. That explains a lot. I'm kidding, I'm playing, I promise. Fly deck. I was being serious. I know you're joking. Yay, I'm winning! But yeah, I try to learn to pronounce things as best I can. I have my moments of... Look, I barely speak English on a good day, so cut me some slack, but I try my best. I mean, can I pronounce apple? Apple. The apples are appling, but the apple's apples. Do the apple apple? That's the real question. Find out next time on V Theory. What memory score is destroyed? Oh, goodness. Ouch. I don't remember much from when I was younger. I'm gonna be honest. I have like very fragmented memories. No, I think a lot of like my like high school days as well are like pushed away because like, you know, I faced a lot of bullying growing up. That was the downside of, you know, being out when I was younger. I've been out for over 8 years. You know, I don't think there ever was a closet for me. But yeah, Survivor Park build right now? I don't even know. I need to fix it. Give me a build. Give me a build. Feed us. The popular oh no, I was like... I went through a lot of school, undiagnosed autistic. So, everyone just thought I was really weird. But, no, I'm just autistic. That's why I, you know, don't like loud noises, and I don't like certain foods, and I don't like the texture of certain itchy jumpers. I can't with itchy, like, jumpers, sweaters, whatever you want to call them. I can't. What do you mean it feels like my skin is being clawed off? What do you mean? Oh, this is so cozy, and it's like sandpaper. No. Has anyone told you that? Are you just telling yourself? Oh goodness. I was just very crazy. To be fair, I'm a lot more outgoing than I used to be. You see, you're quite lucky because I didn't get diagnosed until I was an adult. It was very obvious from the get-go, but because I didn't have the traditional what they used to call it boy autism, but it's not called that at all. Because I didn't have the typical presentation in the 2010s, they wouldn't send me for an assessment. So, I was just told that I was being a behavioural problem for a lot of years, so eventually I did get assessed, and it was very obvious right from the start. There was something very clearly there. But, you know, I didn't get my diagnosis until I was about 17, I think. Figuring it out when you're, like... It's weird. It's hard to put like a... Oh! Is that Necreon? Is that a slasher game I spy? Uzi, wherefore art thou? It's time. It's time, twin! You are that, but not like being sure because, you know, you haven't been... Yeah, no, it's really frustrating because for years people would be like, no, you're just being a problem, you know, you're just being an attention seeker. You can't possibly have this because I have this and you don't act like me. And it's like, no, guys, it's a spectrum. I very much have got the diagnosis of ASD now. I've had it for the past 3 years, and I feel like it definitely really opened my eyes to, like, what you know, a lot of what I do is... no, what button is it? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. This one. Oh. I didn't even think there was already a corpse on the map, but yeah. I got a lot of clarity from my diagnosis. I had to fight it. I had to fight for it, but I did get a lot of clarity from it. But yeah, you know, yeah, I'm very open about it though. You know, why should I pretend to be something I'm not? I'm not normal, and I never will be normal, and that is entirely okay. Proud to be a little bit weird, really. You see, that's something I really, like, disagree with, like, keeping stuff like that from people. Seeing yeah, no, that was a joke. Normal isn't a thing. Normal is entirely just a construct. But because of the way that, like, people, like, treat it, I have learnt to joke. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. There isn't such a thing as normal. Yeah, a lot of people think that autism is like this haha quirky thing, and it's like, it's not. It's like an actual genuinely like an actual like disorder. It's like an actual disability. But it does, you know, it does have some benefits in my eyes, at least, because I couldn't imagine normally enjoying things like the way that like my special interests work. Honestly, I get I can't remember what the button is to do the thing. I just walked over a landmine, didn't I? Nice. Yeah. Okay, what is this one? Oh, that's the corpse drop button. Oh, these guys are bombarding me with land. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, I'm really open about the fact that, like, I'm neurodivergent. It's not just stimming, that is, like, really reductionist. You know, if we wanted to go into a whole debate on it, but, like, we'd be here all day, because I have a... But yeah, no, I'm really, I've had the diagnosis for years myself. And I just wish somebody would have told me sooner. I knew from a young age, but I do also think it's like, I've heard of a lot of people that have like not been told. And I feel like that's really wrong in my opinion, because like, because there's gonna be a point where you start to feel like, hey, why is everybody else doing this and I'm different? Everyone seems to think I'm dramatic for being upset over the texture of a jumper, or, you know, not wanting to eat certain foods if they don't correspond with the way that I tolerate textures. So I feel like keeping it from people is really, like, wrong. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit into that. I need to lock in. To be fair though, I honestly gave up with, I've given up a little bit with Slasher. Because I can't really learn in an environment like this where everyone is just like constantly like bombarding me with, guns like that. It's not easy to learn when I'm busy being. What Survivor's avatar? What are we looking at here? What's wrong? What's wrong? Shit. Can you see how I struggle to learn Slasher as someone who never learned it originally though? With the way that these kind of survivors like treat me. Also, not to mention my my aim is broken at the minute. You can see that it's showing up PC keybinds while I'm using a controller. Basically what that does is it just means that like my aim is slightly inaccurate, so I'm obviously not going to be able to hit some of the moves correctly. It's something to do with incorrect detection. It's a Roblox thing. Stinky like that. There we go, there's one gun at least. What are we doing over here? Who's that? Okay, there we go. That's one hit at least. I'm also just not very good with Necron, to be honest. I'm not very good. Am I supposed to hold that button or am I supposed to press it? Does it actually go longer than that? I don't understand if that's just a quick thing. Fuck! I meant to go to that one that was pointing at. Okay. This is why I'm not like a huge fan of controller. The shadow step is a parry. Oh! Right, I see. You see, I don't really understand what's going on. I'm just a bit confused. On controller, yeah, I'm trying to play controller. But, I'm struggling with it a lot because of the sensitivity and, just the way that Roblox handles controller poorly sometimes. Right, okay, I'll try to use that as a parry then. That's, something to keep in mind then, okay? Easy. Ah! I don't hear footsteps either, no. They do want this gen though, and I know that for a fact, so I will just keep, like, hopefully trying to, like, scare them off it enough to make them, like, scatter. Yeah, okay. Oh, landmine. I saw that too late. Nice. Ooh. I don't think I'm very good at slasher, to be honest. Especially with the way that, like, I struggle with, the fact that a lot of these people are a lot more, I don't know, I'm not very good at it. I can't seem to adequately play it no matter who I play. So, I think it might just be a me issue. I think I probably just have like a selection of some variety. Yeah, because like, they've got like a million landmines and every single one's got guns and I can't really do much other than to some stuff. It's very difficult. Ah! Yeah. This is the kind of stuff I hate. When people just like, just get out! Stop spinning! I'm getting blinded by them as well. They are making my head hurt, I won't lie to you. Yeah, if people are just gonna like sit around like that, I'm just gonna move away. Because I don't need the headache. I tried to stay positive. I tried to stay happy. But, you know, it takes a little bit out of me sometimes when I get a lot of that. Sure, let's go with outside. Probably never, yeah. I don't know. I've been struggling with Slasher a little bit too much. I think it's just a me issue, to be honest. I think I just have like a massive skill issue. Which honestly makes sense, because I can't play any of them. It's not like it's an issue with like a specific one, it's all of them. Honestly, if you want to join, just hit there's a little button down here that you can just turn off Slasher. I'd recommend it. I used to keep it off myself because controller was like super buggy back in the day. It's better now. It's a lot better now. Uzi did a lot of work on it, but it still has its moments, so I try to avoid it. But the whole thing with Trepidation Tuesday is I've been trying to face my fears. So I've been trying to play Slasher, but obviously because Roblox is evil, I struggle with it. So, but I'm facing my fears. I feel like I'm doing an okay job. Especially with like streaming, I think the issue is that like a lot of people with like high levels and a lot of playtime join, and I'm just here like really stupid in comparison. Because if we look at the list, everybody here is like really high level. I'm one of the lowest levels in the server. So I don't have any perks. Where are my perks? Did I forget to equip them? I blame Fidek. Fidek, this is your fault. To be fair, yeah. I don't play Treppy enough. That's the whole point of like the stream series. Was originally to like, oh, I need to play Treppy more. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna face my fears while I'm here. And learn to play learn to play Slasher. But, it's not going very well. I think I might have to turn it off. Well, to be fair, I only get one game every hour or so. Sometime this week, I'll probably test controller sensitivity. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I'm always available. I don't think I've got any plans this week at all, so you can literally just hit me up whenever. If you want me to test like anything at all, or like even if you just like want to hang out, just let me know. I have nothing better to do. Literally, my life is just really boring. I stream and then I sleep. I was what was I doing today? I've been playing a lot more controller this week though as well, so I'm getting more like used to it again after being away from it a little bit. I've been forcing myself to learn it with like get back into it with Hello Kitty Island Adventure is what I've been playing recently. It sounds really stupid, but oh, hello. Didn't think you were actually going to realise I was there still. Oopsies. Okay, as much as like people diss the Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it's such a cute little game. It's think Animal Crossing, but open world and Hello Kitty themed. It's there's a lot more to explore because you're constantly finding like crystals and stuff to unlock new areas and such. Get out of my house! Okay. But yeah, no. I'm just not very good at Trappy. I think that's like half my problem. Sorry, my eyes are itchy. I don't know what's going on today with my eyes. But yeah, no, it's really fun. Leave me alone! I've only just got back up. Oh, please. Oriole's hot ass stink ass breath. She's stinky. Somebody get her some mouthwash. She needs it. She needs some of that, what's it called? I don't even think mouthwash is gonna save her. Get her some straight up, like, antifreeze. Same colour, isn't it? But yeah, no. I need to get better at Trappy. I'm actually just genuinely like horrible at it, like in general. Me after a slasher round, to be honest. That's how I look. Exhausted. In my defense, I think I've done great so far, not crashing out. Because, you know, to be fair, my painkiller's kicked in. They haven't removed the issue, but they've certainly turned it down. Yes, I will cure you, twin. But yeah, I do enjoy like keeping up with like the Trappy development and stuff. Like, as much as I'm not very good at the game, I still have fun playing it. Okay. I'm not locked in. I'm really not locked in today. I think my brain's just fried. I think, honestly, I've just had that much of a week that I'm just cooked. I can't lock in. I can't seem to lock in recently. But yeah. As much as I'm trying to learn to the best of my abilities these slashers, everybody that joins the game when I stream is really high level. I'm second lowest level in the server. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever gonna win a slasher. Especially with also being, like, debuffed by controller. So I think... I'm probably just best, like... I don't know, I suppose I also only get, like, one slasher game every hour or so. Because I don't have the funds for that 3 times pass. Oh, don't you dare. You stinky I must be kind. That breath! Go get- Somebody get her some toothpaste. God damn. Quick Pathfinder. Oh yeah, Pathfinder meta, clearly. I got a ping. Who dares to ping? Oh. Ooh, that's an interesting poll. Play one round. If I'm not constantly smelling ear to ear every second, I'm blaming it. Yeah, you can blame me if you want. I need a drink. Ow. I forget how bad the model bugged out when I start drinking juice. It's kind of funny though. It just looks like I'm traumatized. I'm not, I swear. It's a bottle of it's my drink cup full of Pepsi, but it's a water bottle. It had Batsumaru on it, the penguin from Sanrio penguin, you know, the Hello Kitty guy with the skateboard and stuff. But like because I have like 6 rings on my hands in total, 3 on each hand, the pattern has come off over time, so it's now just a very shredded version of Batsumaru. It's quite funny, but it's one of those water bottles with like those like confetti bead things in, when like you tilt it up, there's like a bunch of like balls that float around. What? This Oreo heats my generators. Well, they're not generators, they're like, what even are these things? Uzi, what are these? What are these, what are these meant to be? Are they blobs? Is this Blob's long lost cousins? What are we aiming for here? What is the theme? Patient? Well, it does say patience, yeah, that is a good point. But what happened? What happened to said patience? What have you been up to? The lack of reply is ominous. I'm slightly concerned. The shushing face? Okay. Patients of Voltus worshippers who are just eyes. Constantly staring at them. Fair enough, yeah. Don't have a profile picture because you're internet. That's fine. You don't need a profile picture to have a good time. I've been through many YouTube profile pictures over the years, actually. I'm trying to think, how many have I had on this, like, account? At least 3. Maybe 4. Probably more like 4, yeah. Yeah, 4, I think. Because we had the very first iteration, which was like... oh, the old model. And then we had, then we had the green one. And then we had the, like, turquoise one, and now we have, like, the dark blue one. Aye! Get out of my house! Can't you see I'm trying to help the sick patients? Get your stinky breath away from me. Gens they do take a long time, actually. That is one thing that I look forward to hopefully seeing slightly altered, is the amount of time that, like, objectives take, because I'm fighting my demons over here, trying to finish them. I can yap, don't get me wrong, but I'm also fighting some serious demons, just trying to finish one without being beat to death. Never mind, okay. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna go pop my lamp on quickly, because the sun has, like, it's not like set. It's not set, but it's definitely, like, going down because my room's just gone dark. So, I'm gonna go do that, I'll be right back. If the model tweaks out, shh. There we go. Right. Where was I? Yeah. A lot of people didn't attend my announcement stream, but this is the new model. I got it for myself for my birthday. And it's finally done, and it's really cool. It has a lot of fun little quirks and stuff like that, you know? But yeah. Oh no, I'm being stared at. There's an evil strawberry. But yeah, you know, what was I saying? Yeah, the gens... I'm fighting for my life sometimes to try and sit patiently. I'm gonna need some, like, Subway Surfers on the screen. Uzi, when are we gonna get a setting that's like Minecraft parkour, Reddit stories, and then like Subway Surfers, and like one of those like ASMR videos, or like the carpet cleaning videos or something? Equip survivor perks, yes. What should I equip? Give us a build recommendation. Feed me. Feed me build ideas. I need something new, something fresh, something. Or the YouTube video. No, I'm not trying to get struck down. Use survivalist and off-grid. I would get struck down so quick. That's survivalist, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What can I put with that? Pathfinder and Saving Grace are good picks too. I do like Pathfinder. Trying to remember which one. Oh, isn't Saving Grace one of the yellow? Yeah. We'll grab that. And then we'll put something like a... Maybe Athlete might be a good one. Just so I can get that little bit of extra escape. What is the game about? Trepidation, it is an asymmetrical horror. It's a 1v9. Track Star. I don't think I have Track Star, do I? Do I have Track Star? I have Second Wind. I know that much. Yeah, I don't have Track Star. I haven't got the funds for that. Best I can do is Second Wind. Is asymmetrical survival? Yeah, but like, more people call it asymmetrical horror. And if I don't call it asymmetrical... I already get struck down enough as is for calling it asymmetrical horror, okay? Do you know the amount of people that are in my comments saying, you're using big words, I don't understand. And I'm sat there like, guys, please. Am I using that big a word? But yeah, no. I just like to, I like to goof around. And, you know, a lot different than the one you saw before. Yeah, the lobby was changed. I don't remember when it was. It was a while ago. The horror in Trepidation is watching... Honestly, as much as you put the /J, it's kind of true though. Because, like, I mean, have you seen me? Wish I could join, but country ban Roblox. No worries, you're more than welcome to sit and watch. I will make sure that the stream is entertaining. I sit and yap. Anybody who watches me regularly will very easily confirm. I talk everyone's head off. Like crazy, actually. You know? But yeah, well, considering guns are banned in my country, I think that would be a very bad idea. Interesting avatar. Why have you only got one sock on? What? Why have you only got one sock on? Please put another sock on. Or just, like, have both of them off. Like, you can't just have one sock. Oh, is there another one? Oh no, there is. There is another sock. Are they different heights? Is that what it is? Or are they just, like... Oh no, it's the animation pack. Bro couldn't afford another sock. They have 2 socks, guys. I'm just blind. Maybe I gotta start wearing my glasses during streams. I don't wear them. I'm really bad for it, actually. To be fair, I don't know how wearing my glasses would affect the face tracking anyway. So I probably will just start, like, putting contact lenses in for streams. Which isn't hard to do. It's a 5-second job, really. I only have to wear one. Burnt my tongue with an empanada. How? It's okay, I've done it. I've done worse. Hot chocolate is my downfall. Because it's so good. But, I always burn my taste buds off. Like, my tongue has, like... blah, blah, blah. It always feels funny for, like, a week. But yeah, Horror and Trepidation's Prowler eat. Honestly, the Prowler thing, she's just a little hungry. She's fine. I might see if I can convince Uzi after stream to, I don't know if there's something, like, else going wrong other than the sensitivity thing with the controller, but, like... Oh, the cutscene? The cutscene's fine. But I can understand the camera positioning. Sometimes it goes into the ground. Well, not, like, in the ground, but, like, you get buried with just a screen full of grass. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I'm British. Specifically England. This game, honestly, the game is cool. A lot of the models and stuff are really nice. I like, a lot of the models. It flows really well. And it's all made by one person, which I think is really impressive. Maybe I'm just the #1 Uzi Glazer. 2 seconds to readjust where I was running by the time. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm I mean, I'm fighting for my life anyway, because, controller, this is the fastest I can turn my camera. So. From Thailand? Ooh. I've never really seen much about Thailand, to be honest. I'd love to, like, see, like, the world. If I had, like, the mobility, I would totally, like, explore. I think it'd be really cool to, like, have a look around the world. You know, explore all the different... I really like, seeing different cultures and trying different foods. Honestly, if I could, like, travel the world just to try food, I think I'd love it. I just really like food. Food is so good, okay. But, like, I just love food. But I also like exploring places. Quick rundown. I think I have a rough idea. Survivalist, you get healed quicker and you get full health upon picking up. Pathfinder just shows you vaults and wedges. Oh, bollocks. Off-grid is the one that makes you like undetectable or whatever it's called. I know what I mean. And then there's saving graces. Instead of going down, you get like the zoomies. Undetect. I know what I mean, but I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know the word. The word's gone from my head. What is it? The purple one. The purple. You know what I'm talking about. You get the purple thing. What's it called? Yes, that one. That's the one. Distortion. Same difference. Same difference. Okay. The other one is like to do with fatigue and being hit, and you get like instant stamina back. And then you've got self-healing. Self-healing is peak. Okay, goodbye. But yeah, you know what I mean, okay? Like, I know what I'm on about. Even if I don't have the words to words sometimes, do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best, okay? My brain is not a brain. It's like... It looks a bit like the patients from the hospital map, if I'm honest. I was just gonna ignore that, to be honest. I presume people that do stuff like that just want attention, so I just don't, like, give them it. But yeah, I need to get into more Treppy. I need to become a Treppy pro. Maybe I'll bully Timmy into giving me a Treppy 101 guide. To be fair, if, like, my attention span was actually good, I probably would be good at Treppy. But I think it's because the rounds take so long that I get kinda out of the place. Especially when streaming as well, because I'm, like, doing, like... I'm reading the chat, I'm constantly making sure the model is functioning, I'm constantly watching the statistics to make sure we don't go down. You don't see it, but my eyes flick around constantly, like, looking at different bits and bobs. But yeah, I'm not solely focused on just the game when streaming, unfortunately, so take everything I do with a pinch of salt, of course. How do I... Where was the sound there? Oh, there's no sound. There's just no sound cue. I just get jump scared by it. I forget there's not a sound cue on them. Starting a GoFundMe for my lobotomy. Apologies for... Honestly, no, I like having someone to yap to, because a lot of my streams have no viewers. So it's always nice to have someone to talk back, because it gets a bit boring talking just to myself all the time. But yeah, no, my focus, even if I wasn't talking, my attention span is in the grave. I think I do an okay job sometimes, but like, even when I like take my ADHD meds, I'm not gonna lock in. because it's just like out of my control. I just don't have the ability to do that, really. My brain's racing anyway. I don't know if that maybe means that I need to like ask them to increase my medication. I mean, I'm better than I used to be. I have also been off them for a couple of days, so I reckon they're out of my system a little bit. I stopped them so I could try the Buzz Balls. They were very strange, I gotta say. Like, they were stronger than I thought, but they also tasted a little bit artificial, which I'm not surprised because they are American. But they also tasted, I don't know, they tasted quite, like, strange. They weren't bad, don't get me wrong. For what they are. Okay. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. 2:52 AM? What the hell are you doing here? Go to bed. It's like, what time is it here? Oh, okay. 8:53. 8:53 PM here. But yeah, I don't know. I need to, I tried to get on that gen, but it's fine. But yeah, you know, I'm fighting my demons constantly to try and... I think, to be fair, a lot of, like, my motivation to play, like, well... I just don't play well in general, but, I can't use the guns in Treppy. So, I can't use the guns in, what else is there? I can't, I can't use some of this stuff very well. A lot of the times, because of like the way that I press the, because of the way that I press the sticky things, I often find that like, I get, what's the word? The sticky things, what about them? What was I gonna say? Ugh, my brain. The stick things are, yeah, they get a little bit confusing when trying to like lockpick, because the input delay will just like, you either try to counter the input delay and end up locking yourself in, or you try not to counter the input delay and it just doesn't work. So unfortunately I'm fighting a little bit of my own demons. I don't know if that's just because I'm using Bluetooth. My Bluetooth card isn't like that though. I have a good motherboard and whatnot, so... Oh, where is the escape? Oh. So I don't really have... It's because I don't really have anybody to talk to very often. How long am I going to be streaming? I reckon we'll probably do one more game. Because I'm starting to feel a little worn out. But yeah. We'll see how things go. I think I'm gonna go quick. I do want to try and learn Prowler. I just don't think I'll be very good with Prowler. Sneaky Prowler. I could maybe try it. Okay, that's probably not gonna get another slasher game in then, because like sometimes I have to wait up to like an hour, 2 hours. So I'm not trying to stick around any longer, I'm afraid. I think I am at my limit soon. Two games were enough for me, though. I still play with experienced players. Yeah. That's the problem that I find with like trying to learn slash and such is whenever I stream, all the experienced players decide to randomly appear. So I can't learn very well when everyone is like lighting me up like a Christmas tree with guns. So, you know. Ow! Meanie. But yeah, I would like to, Are you kidding me? Are you- Bro! Get out! Beginner slash a gameplay experience as a result of the some of the game necessarily amount of. That's fair. I'm just not very good at it anyway, so I don't think I'm a very good judge to begin with, so please like take any like thing I say with a grain of salt. But I'm just not good in the first place. But I especially find it hard when everybody's like 6 times my level. I do okay in like a server with just like level 100s, but like if there's a lot of the people that come to my streams are like really good and I'm like terrible. I did win on a demon round, but that was like, I think that was just pure luck, really. I have a reputation for being bad at ASINs and such, so yeah. Oh no. Seriously? This guy loves to jump around. It's maddening. I keep looking at my watch and it's not even there. I keep looking at my wrist as if it's not there. Oh no, there's something seriously wrong with me. But yeah, it is possible. I don't know. Ultimately, I don't know. I think a big part of it is having like a skill issue on my front. I'm just notorious for having a skill issue, but I don't know. I don't really know what it is. I can't The perk UI isn't that confusing. You have 13 points. Each perk has its own assignment of points, depending on how strong it is. Your build has a maximum of that amount of points. is that it just shot you only to die instantly because you had count. Yeah, I did remember that. I do remember seeing that. That was kind of funny. If I would have been more switched on mentally, I would have probably clipped it. You can have 13 perks if there's even 13 ones that have like 1 point. So how it works is like this one is 4 points. So 13 minus 4, you know, that gives you like 9 more points to assign. This one is also 4, so that then would take you down to 5, I think. Yeah, and then you put this one on, which would take you down to 2 remaining points, and then you put like a 2 perk on, and that's your 13 points spent. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be all from me for today. It's been a fun stream. I'm definitely learning more as I go, but I'm not exactly fully pro yet. Maybe one day. I don't know. I'll keep trying every week. So, yeah. But until then, you know, I'll see you guys Friday for the usual scheduled stream, and you know, we'll continue back on with Trepidation Tuesday next week. On, you'll never guess, Tuesday. But yeah, no. I'll see you guys for then. I might do a stream tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. I do want to get back into Dredge because Dredge is really fun. If you guys aren't, you know, if you guys are new around here and you're looking to keep up with things, the Discord is linked in the description. It's a lovely little cozy place. You know, you can keep up with content, and you can keep up with the content. You can like ask questions, talk to me, all the fun stuff, suggest things, and we have event team applications which close in a couple days, so you should like totally apply because the replies are few and far between at the moment. But that's fine. But yeah, enough yapping from me. That's gonna be all from today's stream. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, but until then, bye bye.